All right, the Reds, it is the final word with me, Gareth Roberts, him, Craig Hannan, and we are still amazed, shocked, whatever words you want really about yesterday, aren't we? I mean, it's just still... I've had to go and buy the papers. Even if I wasn't doing this show, I would have had to do it because it's sort of something I've always done, supporting Liverpool all my life. When something mad happens, when we win a cup or whatever, I just go and buy the papers. And we haven't won a cup. We haven't done anything, but the goalkeeper has scored a fucking winning goal in the 95th minute. In the first time that has happened in the history of Liverpool Football Club, going all the way back to 1892. We witnessed something incredible.
It's a proper moment in time, isn't it? And it's one of those things that when you wake up the next morning, and this is one of my favourite feelings in football, when after something like that's happened, a big moment with your football team, and you wake up the following morning, and it's the first thing that comes to your head, and initially you question whether has the goalkeeper actually scored? And it's unbelievable. It's one of those things that I think throughout this season we've talked about it a little bit, but I've seen loads of people say it where they've struggled to feel as a connection to football, a proper meaningful connection to football this season for various reasons. We all know them. But the last two games have reignited. I talked last week, I think, on this show, or maybe Talking Reds, where I said I felt re-energized by the Southampton game and some of the other matches and the results that had gone on. But my word, the past two games have just reignited this burning sort of feeling within me around this football side, and the fact that the next two games have something so big riding on them is so exciting. But my word, you couldn't imagine telling yourself a week ago. I've just done a tweet in the Anfield Wrap, and it's what a mad week it's been. And Thiago gets the goal against Southampton, which is a lovely story. Obviously the win against Old Trafford, four goals
at Old Trafford,
and then your goalie wins it for you at the death.
It's absolutely mad. And I just love looking at the headlines and stuff. So going to show you them in case you're not in England or you haven't bought the papers or whatever. One of my favourite ones I think is on the spread there in the Mirror, Alisson Wonderland. See what they've done there. And on the back page of the Mirror as well, pretty decent one as well. Although it is, I think you'd have to be of a certain age to maybe get it. Game, set and match Becker. Boris Becker. Tennis and that.
Yeah. I know he is.
He was good. He was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then in the Echo, they've gone, they think it's all over. It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't overthink it. It's decent.
I just joked in the tea.
And then the Times have just gone, Alisson's historic header. I'm bored of that, boys. But yeah, there's a thing in the... there's a few of these in various papers about how incredible this was. I mean, I'm sure you don't need telling, but I love it being put into the context of just how mad it was. I was literally shaking yesterday when that happened. So the Mirror have done a little thing there. Jeepers keepers, those other scoring stoppers. And there's been 5 other goalkeepers in the Premier League era who have scored a goal. So Schmeichel scored 2001, a last-minute goal for Aston Villa at Everton, a 10-yard volley, but they lost 3-2. Paul Robinson scored for Spurs from 70 yards. I mean, it just sort of floats over the
I'm
keeper's
fuming
head.
with these two, by the way. Sky Sports did exactly the same thing this morning, where they showed the Paul Robertson one, and I think Tim Howard as well did it for Everton, and I'm not having it. It's a massive bounce of gale force wind.
Yeah, I mean, Brad Friedel made it 2-2 after 89 minutes for Blackburn at Charlton in 2004.
Charlton went on to score the winner,
They conceded, lost 3-2. Tim Howard, as Craig says, 2012. Another one, a long-ranger one, catches the wind, goes over the goalie's head. Begovic for Stoke v Southampton in the first minute at the Britannia from 99 yards. I mean, these aren't going up and scoring a world-class header, because it's the first time a goalie scored a header, and it's the first time it's been the winning goal. And that's the difference, isn't it? It's still, every conversation I've had about this, which is many now, on and off camera and on and off content, it's not just that it's Alisson going up and scoring a goal. It's not just the significance. It's not just that it's the 95th minute. It's the fucking quality of the header.
It's unbelievable, yeah. I was watching it about 120 times this morning again. Usually when a goalkeeper goes up, it's desperation, and usually it's a decoy. So usually it's just another body in the box. It's another body for them to have to worry about and lay on, because you know the way they're all, the defence are sorting themselves out, right? You're with him, or if they're marking space, suddenly this big goalkeeper comes running up, but it never happens like that. What a header. And you know, you talk about Roy of the Rovers, but that's so far beyond what should actually happen in football that, you know, if it was a film, if it was a book and that happened right at the end, you wouldn't believe it. You'd throw the book down, you'd say that's never happening. And it obviously has never happened in the Premier League before, but it has now. It's special. And for it to happen to him as well after the year that he's had.
Hello Reds, thanks for watching a preview of our video there. If you want to watch the full thing, just click join below and you'll get the full video as well as the rest of our premium package, including all you need before and after every Liverpool game. We'll throw in a few perks too, including discounts at the Anfield Wrap shop. Get it! So click join, get involved, see you on the other side. Up the Reds.